Hi, my name is Jacqueline Deland and this is a video of program delivery completed on the 12th of February 2021 for the Cockatoo Challenge. Hi Beck, how are you going today?
Oh, good, thank you.
Lovely to see you again.
Yeah.
After our screening last week, did you have any questions or anything that you wanted to ask before we started our programming today?
No, I think my specialist might have sent you a
Referral? Yeah, I got the referral and I've used your referral to do the basis of your programming for today. So I'm hoping that everything that we've got ready to go is in line with what your specialist has sent.
Excellent. Thank
Wonderful.
you.
Great. So today we're going to start with a warm-up, a quick warm-up.
Yeah.
It's really important to do a warm-up whenever you come into the gym. We need to activate muscles, we need to get blood flowing, we need to activate our nervous system, all those sorts of things.
I am a bit nervous.
Are you? Well, that'll be all of us are a bit nervous. Every time we get a new client, we get a little bit nervous. So the importance of a warm-up is to get blood flowing, deliver oxygen to our muscles, get them working. They also assist in warming up muscles for your workout to avoid an injury, because that's the last thing we want to do.
Yeah.
Is, come into the gym to get fit and healthy, and then we injure ourselves and we can't do our workouts. So during the warm-up, it's important to activate your muscular and cardiovascular system, but it's also important to activate the nervous system too. So activating and warming up your nervous system enables your body to move more and to regulate your body temperature as well. Okay, warming up also helps to facilitate our range of motion, which means that we'll be able to move our body a little bit further, and meaning you can move more freely or go lower into a squat or lower into a lunge, those sorts of things. But most important, obviously, function of a warm-up is to try and eliminate any injuries to our body. So before we move into our warm-up, do you have any new injuries or any niggles that I need to be aware of that have arisen since our last conversation?
No.
No, we're all good?
Probably figure it out as I start to move, I'd imagine.
Okay, perfect. So we're going to start with our warm-up. So during the warm-up, we want to work out at a low intensity. Okay, this means that initially we'll be able to string a sentence together, have a conversation, all those sort of things. But as we start to warm up and work that a little bit harder, we'll be down to a few one-word, maybe two-word answers or grunts. And I'm not going to take that personally. That just means that you're ready to work. Okay. This is what we want to kind of happen, and we call this the talk test. Okay. So let's see how much we measure the intensity of our workout. Okay, perfect. Let's get started with our warm-up. So what we're going to do initially is we're just going to do a quick jog on the spot for 30 seconds, just to get those muscles moving, okay? Get that heart rate happening. Get that blood flowing and get those muscles nice and warm. Okay, now also dependent on how your body is feeling and how your knees are feeling, the next exercise we're going to do is high knees. So there's two ways we can do high knees, okay? We can just do high knees like this on the spot, or we can add a little bit of a bounce to that and up the intensity a little bit, and it goes like so. So we're going to do 15 of those. Feeling okay? Yeah. Fantastic. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay.
I'm done.
Feeling good? Okay. We're going to do 15 hip rotations. So this is just moving our hips around in a circular motion.
Elvis Presley.
Yeah. Dance floor moves. So we can do maybe 8 in one direction. And we can go 8 in the opposite direction. Great work. Feeling good?
Yep.
Wonderful.
Nice.
Okay. One of the other ones we're going to do is what we call, there's two parts to this exercise. It's called open the gate and close the gate.
Okay.
So we lift one leg up and we rotate it out. That's it. And then on the opposite side, up and rotate out. We're going to do 5 on each side.
Alright.
So this is opening up
Yep.
the gate and opening up your hips in the swing. And one more. Fantastic. Now what we need to do is we need to close that gate.
Okay.
So we're going to do the opposite to what we just did.
Alright.
Okay? Fantastic. This one's a good one for balance too
Yeah.
and engaging your core muscles.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oops. Don't know what that was.
Lose your balance a bit. Okay. Now just to warm those arms up, we're going to do a few shoulder rotations. So let's go 5 backwards and 5 forwards. And for our arms, we're going to pop them out.
Yep.
And we're going to go little circles, into medium circles, into larger circles. And then the opposite way, larger circles, into medium circles, and smaller circles. And again, opposite way, smaller circles, medium circles, and larger circles. And finishing it off, opposite direction, large, into small, and then into medium. Feeling warm?
Yes.
Absolutely. Good work. Well done. Okay, so today the couple of exercises that we're going to do, we're going to do a body weight squash.
Okay.
We're going to do a push-up. We're going to do a body weight lunge and a bent over row. Okay. Now all of these exercises don't require any weights.
Okay.
Other than your body weight to start with, and as you progress over time, we can then add weight to these exercises.
Okay.
But you're going to get a full workout
Yep.
without the weights
Okay.
and full benefits. And you'll be able to do these at home as well.
Oh,
so
good.
not just do these in the gym, you can do them at home, you can do them on holidays, anywhere you go.
Okay.
Okay, fantastic. Okay, so let's get started. I'll just bring up your workout. Got this in your Okay, so we're going to start with a body weight squash. Okay, so in our body weight squash, we're going to stand with our feet shoulder width apart.
Okay. Yep.
Okay, and we are going to have our toes slightly turned out. Fantastic.
Alright.
Yep, not too far. Anything like that, we're not going to get the right range of motion happening. Okay. We're going to tighten and stabilize our core muscles because it's really important that we pull our belly button into our back for this exercise. Okay, and we're going to start by shifting all of our weight into the back of our glutes. Okay. Now we're also going to load all of our weight into the heels of our feet.
All right.
Okay.
What should I do with my arms?
So your arms, you're free to put them across your chest like so.
Okay.
You can put them out in front.
Yep.
Or some people like to just have them on their hips as well.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, try this one.
Yep, perfect. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to sit back, we're going to push the weight into our heels.
Yep.
Okay, and we're going to go down to about a sitting position. position, like you'd be sitting in a chair, just a little bit lower. Fantastic. We're going to make sure that our torso is remaining straight, okay, because we don't want to be pushing our body too far forward.
Okay.
Okay.
How long should I stay down there?
So what we're going to do is we're going to work at a pace of 2 and 2.
Okay.
Okay, so that's our tempo. So we're going down for 2 and then up for 2.
Okay.
Down for 2 and up for 2. So for these exercises, we want to complete 8 reps. And we're going to complete this exercise in 2 rounds.
All right.
Okay, so 5, 6, 7, 8. Have a 30-second break, and then we're going to complete that task again. So in the squat, we use what is known as the agonist muscles.
I have one of them.
We all have them. So these muscles are the quads
Okay.
and the glutes, okay? And they drive the movement of the squat, okay? The hamstring muscle also plays a role of the antagonist muscle, allowing the movement to happen.
Yep.
Okay. How are we feeling?
Yeah.
Good?
Ready to go.
Okay. So you'll also know that in this downward motion, what occurs is called flexion. Okay. And what flexion is the your hips and your knees. So they're allowing the movement to occur.
Yep.
Okay. As we go up, we get what's known as extension.
Okay. So that's
Okay.
like the opposite.
Yes. How are you feeling with that movement?
Yeah. No, it is good.
Any difficulties?
No.
No? And your knees, are they feeling okay?
They're a little wobbly, but
Yeah? So what we can do if you're finding that your knees are a little bit wobbly or they're starting to turn in, is we grab ourselves what's known as a booty band. Okay? And we can pop that on. Just on our knees. And that's going to help stopping our knees from turning in. Okay? So you need to then, with the booty band, force your knees on an outward trajectory.
Okay.
Alright, so then you can complete your squat and you're focusing on your knees coming out rather than the inward motion. Okay. Would you like to give that a go for a
Yeah.
couple?
I'm a bit clumsy. We'll see how we go. So above the knees?
Just on the knees, yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Yep, right there. Okay, go down for 2.
Oh yeah, I can actually see where my knees are going.
Yeah, perfect. And does that feel better?
Yeah, it's making me not have to think about it so much.
Wonderful. Okay. 7, 8. Perfect. All right. So the next movement we're going to do is a push-up. Done push-ups before?
Oh, a long time ago, probably at
Yeah.
high school.
And how do you think you'll go with your shoulder and your shoulder movement? Wrist
It's my
movement.
wrists I'd be a little bit more worried about, but we'll see how we go.
Okay, so there's lots of different ways we can do, lots of different progressions we can do with a push-up, okay? So to execute a push-up, you need to keep your body straight. Lots of people tend to lift their bum in the air. What we want to do is try and keep that body as flat as possible. Bend your arms until your elbow joint is bent past a 90-degree angle, and then return to the starting position.
Alright.
Okay, so squeeze the chest and the triceps throughout this exercise to focus on the pecs and the triceps.
Okay.
So if you want me to give you a demonstration to start with, so hands shoulder width apart, nice and close to your body, okay, on your knees, and we are lowering and extending. And we try and keep our back as straight as we possibly can.
Okay.
we don't want an arch in our back. So some people will go like this, you know, some people when they do it on their toes, their bum's in the air.
Yep.
So we're trying to keep our back as straight as we possibly can.
Okay. Starting on the knees.
Yes. Perfect. We're using that same tempo. 1, 2, 1, 2. Wonderful. And our elbows are nice and close to our body. And we can feel that squeeze in the back of your shoulders and in your triceps.
Feel that.
Yeah. Is there any pain or discomfort while you're completing this exercise?
Shaking the wrist.
Okay. If you find that you are struggling with this exercise on the floor, we can always do it from the wall.
Okay.
Alright? So it takes a little bit of pressure off your body, and especially off your wrist if you're struggling.
Okay.
And you know, as a beginner, we've all got to start somewhere.
Yeah.
So we don't have to start on the floor, we can start against the wall if we have to.
Okay.
So same, similar process, hands on the wall, and we're lowering our body into the wall. Okay. And we're pushing off. Full extension of the arms.
Okay, that's much easier on the wrist.
Not feeling that pressure on the wrist?
No.
Perfect.
Feel the squeeze.
Yeah. So again, in that tempo, 1, 2, and 1, 2. So let's complete 8 of those. Nice work. We maybe just bring our arms closer. Yep, perfect. So the elbows are nice and close to the body.
I can feel that more now.
Yep. 6, 7, and 8. Wonderful. Let's take a 30-second break.
Thank you.
Give your arms a bit of a shake out if you need to. Then
Stand
sometimes
up.
they feel a little bit tight.
Yes.
Now, which way would you like to go this time? Do you want to go back onto the wall or back onto the ground?
I'll try the ground again.
Try the ground.
So,
Okay.
this 8 again, was it?
Yeah, and if you have any pain or discomfort, I want you to stop immediately. Okay. You don't want to push it.
Yep.
And 1, 2. Try and keep your head up. Okay. Wonderful. Those elbows nice and close to the body. Wonderful. Back's nice and straight. How are we feeling?
Yeah, good.
Managing?
Yes.
Good.
It's good to know there's another alternative.
And there is an alternative to every exercise out there.
Okay.
So, you know, as you start off as a beginner, you need to start somewhere and progress and make those exercises harder.
Yep.
But we also don't want to be hurting ourselves by doing an exercise either. So we'll always find a regression. Okay, the next exercise we're going to do is a static lunge. Okay, so a static lunge, we're going to not use any weights for these to start with, but as you progress over time, we can always add some weight to this. Okay, your own body weight should be enough to start with. So, feet shoulder width apart. Okay.